In this video, you will learn a powerful technique that shows you how to ask a specific set of intelligent questions to your subconscious mind and resolve the inner conflict that is silently blocking your progress and success in relationships, business, career, health, or finances. Inner conflict means two parts of you wanting opposite things. Now, when I say parts, I'm not talking about body parts. I'm talking about emotional patterns within you, like the part of you that wants to take a risk and the part of you that says, let's stay safe. These are inner voices or instincts shaped by your past experiences. But both are you. But they want different things. One says, take the leap. The other says, it's risky, be safe. One says, quit the job and start the business. The other says, no, security first. One says, say what you really feel. The other says, let go, it's not worth the drama. These inner pulls may seem subtle, but over time, they drain your energy, blur your focus, and waste valuable opportunities. You are not stuck because you don't know what to do or you don't lack the skills. No, you are stuck because two parts of you haven't agreed. For those of you who are new here, I'm Dr. MD, a certified hypnotherapist, author, and a Guinness World Record holder in super memory. Today's session, like all my sessions, is in depth and provides a specific, practical solution to resolving inner conflict and moving ahead towards the best version of yourself so that you can live with more clarity and peace. If you are looking for a quick and cheap dopamine boost, my work may not be for you. But if you are someone who is ready for deep inner work, who wants clarity, confidence, and direction, you are exactly where you need to be. Let's begin. Now, listen closely. The part of you that says no, the part that's stopping you or delaying you from taking action, is not your enemy. It is trying to protect you. It may be trying to keep you safe from failure, embarrassment, rejection, judgment, or even disappointment. It learned these fears based on your past, maybe from childhood, past experiences, or mistakes you swore you would not repeat. That part is not bad. It just doesn't realize you are not the same person anymore. It's protecting an older version of you. And the problem is, the same part that wants to protect you can also block your growth. It may stop you from taking the exact steps that could transform your life. It can keep you away from love, success, expression, or fulfillment. That's why even when you plan something important, something you deeply want, this inner resistance can rise and create delays, confusion, or overthinking. This happens not because you lack talent or skill, or you don't have ambition, but because one part of you wants change while other wants certainty. One part is pressing the accelerator, the other is hitting the brakes. And until these parts find a way to work together, you stay stuck because your energy is divided. So now I want to ensure you are clear about one thing. What's the conflict inside you right now? What's the one decision that's been quietly draining you for weeks, maybe even months? It could be, should I leave the job or just adjust for now? Should I marry this person or wait a little longer? Should I move to a new city or stay close to my family? Should I take the safer path or finally chase that dream? Should I speak my truth or just let it go again? Don't overthink. Don't try to solve everything in one shot. Pick one thing. One conflict, not five, not 10, just the one issue that's been taking up the most mental space lately. Because if you are unclear about the conflict, this process won't go deep. So pause the video now, take 30 seconds, get honest with yourself, name your dilemma, name your inner conflict, then hit play. We will begin now. Whatever came to your mind, that's your inner conflict. And as I said, it will slow you down or sabotage your efforts completely and even slow down your manifestation because your internal signal becomes unclear. So, how do you fix this? You don't just think harder, overthink it. No, you go deeper into the subconscious. That's where these conflicting programs live. And the way to access them is by asking an intelligent set of questions and using creative imagination. Not logic, not positive thinking, but real dialogue with your inner mind. That's what I will guide you through today, using a powerful technique called parts integration, also known as visual squash, developed by Dr. Richard Bandler, the co-founder of NLP. It's used by high-performing athletes, coaches, leaders, and entrepreneurs worldwide to achieve clarity, alignment, and emotional strength. And now you will experience it too. I'm going to show you how this works, and you can do it for yourself to see absolutely amazing results. By integrating two conflicting parts, you can create a unified part that helps you move ahead with momentum, gain confidence, and clarity. So, let's begin. I want you first to understand the three steps of conflicting parts integration, and then listen again to practice the exercise. So, what do you do first? Listen to all the steps and listen again to practice them. Step 1. Acknowledge both parts. Start by finding a safe place where you will not be disturbed for at least 20 minutes and close your eyes. Imagine the part of you that wants safety and certainty. Place that part in your left palm. Just notice what it feels like. Is it heavy or light, warm or cold? What color comes to your mind? There is no right or wrong. Just allow your unconscious, that is your subconscious, to show you whatever comes. Now, imagine the part of you that wants growth and change and place that part in your right palm. How does it feel? Sharp, fast, bright, energetic? Again, just observe it without thinking too much. Now, gently focus on the part in your left hand, the one that wants safety, and ask, what are you trying to protect me from? You might hear something like failure, embarrassment, criticism, loss, regret. Don't fight the answer. Just listen, accept it. Now, shift your focus to the part in your right hand, the one that wants growth, and ask, what future are you trying to create for me? And just pause. Notice what comes up. A thought, a word, maybe an image or a feeling in your body. Let this part express itself too. Whatever shows up, simply observe it. And when I say let the parts speak, I don't mean actual voices. I mean just be present with the answers that come to you through words, feelings, images, or thoughts. You are simply allowing these parts of you to express their reasons so you understand both sides. These two parts are not fighting against you, they are fighting for you, but in different ways. In NLP, we say every part of us has a positive intention, even if it is stopping us from doing something. It's doing that because it believes it is protecting something important, your identity, your dignity, your sense of safety. When you are unable to make a decision or feel stuck in life, please understand that there is nothing wrong with you. It is just that you are divided from within. And today we bring these parts together. You can continue keeping your eyes closed, and now we move to step 2. Step 2 is finding the common intention. Now, let's bring both parts together. Ask this simple question to both. What is it that both of you want for me in the long run? Take a moment for the answer to emerge. Even though these two parts seemed to be pulling in different directions, most people discover that both sides actually want the same thing. It could be peace, or emotional security, or dignity, or freedom, or a sense of fulfillment. That's the deeper truth behind the conflict. Both sides were trying to help you, just in different ways. Now, slowly begin to bring your palms closer together. We are doing this because bringing the palms closer is a symbolic gesture, and it also sends a clear message to the subconscious mind that these two parts are no longer separate. They are now coming together to form a stronger, wiser version of me. But before you complete the integration, there's one more question you must ask. Ask each part individually. How do you plan to fulfill that common, deeper intention? Ask the part in your left hand, the one that wanted safety. What is your way of giving me peace, or whatever the positive common intention is? You might hear something like by avoiding risks, by staying stable, or by keeping me away from judgment. Then ask the part in your right hand, the one that wants to grow, how do you plan to give me peace, or whatever the positive common intention is? And it might say, by expressing myself, by building something meaningful, or by taking on challenges and becoming stronger. Sometimes the left part may resist the right part's answer. It might say no or reject it completely, and that's okay. Don't run away from that resistance. Stay there. Let the parts remain in conversation. Be present and gently ask them, can you find a better way to work together to protect me and still help me grow? Give it a few moments. You might feel a shift. As soon as they seem ready, not perfect, but ready to cooperate, bring your palms together gently like this. Now, place both your hands on your chest. This is not just a physical action, it is the symbolic act of integration. This is what visual squash is all about. Two conflicting parts now united. You are letting your subconscious know that both sides have come together and have now been integrated deep inside your nervous system. They may have agreed on new behaviors, new decisions, or simply a new way to respond. But you don't always need to know the details consciously. You will just feel the shift. It might come as a sense of calm, or relief, or clarity, or a quiet knowing that something has been decided. You are no longer split inside. You are whole. You are aligned. And this is how true inner clarity begins. And then step three. Step three is seal the alignment with action. Integration without action is incomplete. To make this internal shift real and lasting, you need to take a small step so that your mind and body recognize this new alignment as your new reality. Now, gently open your eyes and bring your attention back to the decision or dilemma or the conflict you began this process with. Just observe how you feel. Is there a sense of lightness, calm, a quiet confidence? That's not your imagination. It is your nervous system adjusting to the new alignment. If you still feel some tension, you can repeat this process. Some parts need more time to feel understood. But if you are feeling clearer now, take one small action immediately. It doesn't have to be a big step, just something simple that reflects the new clarity inside you. It could be sending a message you have been holding back, or making a note in your calendar, or having a real conversation you have been avoiding, or saying yes or no where earlier you were unsure. What matters is that this action comes from the you who is no longer confused or divided. You are just not solving inner conflict. You are showing your entire system, this is who I am now. And every step you take from this aligned place builds momentum. And momentum, that's what creates real change. Let me tell you how I use this exact process in my own life. There was a time I was conducting seminars, but back then, making money from it was really difficult. I was constantly torn. One part of me said, be safe. You can't risk your future. The other part kept whispering, but this is what you were born to do. I was stuck between passion and practicality. And then I did a parts integration, just like the one you have experienced. After that session, I didn't have to force a decision. I simply felt clear. The conflict was gone, and that's when new ideas started coming to me naturally, like introducing fire walking in my programs. Later, I discovered memory techniques and began developing them in a way no one else was doing at the time. That gave me an edge. I was no longer copying anyone. I started creating. That creativity didn't just help my seminars. It eventually helped me break a Guinness World Record in supermemory, complete my doctoral studies, launch this YouTube channel, and build Foundation X. But none of that would have happened if I was still stuck in that inner tug of war. Once the inner confusion was gone, everything started falling into place. That's the power of alignment. Type aligned below once you have completed the exercise. Subscribe and like the video if you haven't already. And if you are ready to go deeper, Foundation X, my home study course, teaches this as identity level alignment. Where typical NLP techniques end, this system continues into subconscious rewiring, clarity, and decision-making power. The link is in the description. And for those who know deep down that they are ready for their next breakthrough, my one-on-one coaching is now open, but strictly by application only. This is not a general program. It's a premium, high-impact transformation experience, personally designed and delivered by me. It's for individuals who are not just looking for motivation, but are truly ready to do the inner work, align their identity, and rise into the life they know they are meant to lead. I don't take everyone. I handpick those who are genuinely prepared for deep clarity, accelerated growth, and lasting inner alignment. After you apply, if your intention is clear, we will invite you for a clarity call. If a slot is available, you will have the opportunity to work with me directly. The link is in the description. Take that step only if you know you are ready. I'll see you soon. Until next time, take charge.